Hello everyone. Oh, let's turn off my, there we go, horizontal. Perfect, okay. I'm not looking my best right now. However, don't judge me because it's 1:34 in the morning and I'm only here waiting for my girlfriend to be ready to go to bed. I see her tomorrow, like about 12 hours from now. Maybe more like 14 actually, because of the time difference. Hi guys. Hi. I don't have enough time to play like another Life is Strange chapter, so this is where we're at. Because I'm just waiting for my girlfriend at the moment and sleeping in the clothes I'm going to wear in the early morning in an Uber to get on a flight. So there's that. It is 1:30 in the morning and I can't sleep. So I figured I would... Hello everyone. And I was just complaining to Twitch just now because I noticed that they haven't been paying me. So I got mad at Twitch. And it's not like they're it's like a glitch. They're just like being stinty with it for some reason. I don't know the word. But anyways, I figured I would come on here and everyone enjoys it. Stingy, that's the word. Come on here, and because everyone enjoys my Cursed Notes app sometimes because we never know what we're gonna come across. I haven't opened it. We're gonna just scroll through and pick some. Oh yes, we all love the Cursed Notes. Okay. February 12th, 2020. I labeled this Things That Don't Make Sense. And this is a list. Hawaii has an interstate highway. Tarzan doesn't have a beard. Nickels are bigger than dimes. I know why that one's the case now. There are no bee batteries. I wrote, pizza boxes are square, yet pizza is round and cut into triangles. I wrote also aloha, meaning hello and goodbye. Exactly. I was thinking. Hi, Nuri. Oh, I love you, Nuri. Let's see. I have no idea what I was writing here. Okay. I'm gonna read you this and we're all gonna try and guess what the fuck I was talking about. Futuristic mindset. Fear of effort resulting in pain. Afraid of small concurrences. Curious. Unknown nature. Afraid of failure to meet expectations. Very good sense of equality. Motherly instinct. Love of luxury. Afraid of being shown up. Am I writing about myself? I have no idea. I don't know if that was me or something that I just needed there. This one is mostly blank. February 7th, 2020. Just says, I'm exhausted. I've had this cold for. And then nothing else. I have over 800 notes. Random book plans. My stage notes from when I was in Seussical. Me explaining what abortion meant to my little cousin in the backseat of our road trip car because she didn't know and I was like 11 and already knew. No, I would have been older than 11. 2019. I would have been like 13, 14. I would have been 13 because it's in January. Forgot about that. 2018. I was sitting in... I don't remember where I was sitting. I was somewhere and my bird had just flown away. We got her back. She lived a very long life and died of natural causes. But I was scared. I said, Neptune just flew away. I'm currently sitting in Tree Hollow in a chair, wishing he would come down to me. This was before I actually knew Neptune was a girl. If you want, I will read to you the very first book I ever wrote. I was, I believe, 9 years old. No, I was 10 years old. It's short as far as books go, but long as far as notes that 10-year-olds write. Okay, I'm going to read this to you unedited. Unedited. It is called The Great Defender, and it's about lions. Would you like to read along, or would you like to see my face? You what? Okay, I love you. Okay. This is just the start of the book. Hi, I'm Kaelin, and today I am going to tell you a story that happened long ago. It started in a jungle in Madagascar. Living there was a pride of lions. Now, and there's so many grammar mistakes. 45 minutes? Wait, did you send it to me? You didn't even send it to me. You didn't send it to me. Where? I'm proud of you. Okay. I will... Would you... Because we were in the middle of something else. Would you rather me... I'm totally willing to end stream and have like a 7-minute stream if you'd rather me read that like while you're in the shower than afterwards. Or do you want to be there? Do you want to be there when I read it, or do you want to... Do you want to shower? Okay. Oh, I'm so curious. No, I'm curious. Okay. It's just coupley things, guys. It's not drama or anything. It's just personal. Okay. Oh, fuck you. I love you. Okay. Anyways. Now, I know what you're thinking. In quotes, why is there a pride of lions in the jungle? Don't they live in savannas? Nope. Not this pride. After I will never finish this. They were special in a magical way. This pride was the pride of the great defenders. They were like the lion gods. Throughout the story, throughout possibly spelled the worst I've ever seen, throughout the story, I'm going to relate it to the Greek gods because they are better known. Okay, let's go to Madagascar. Okay, cubs, said Steady, the lion goddess of cub birth. Settle down. The cubs ignored her. Cubs! Nothing. Cubs! Tuco was the lion son of Korar, the Zeus of the pride. What if I told you the story of Korar, you know, Tuco's father? I really didn't know how to put spaces in between punctuation. Like every comma, after every comma, there's no space. It's infuriating. Okay. Steady offered. The cubs froze mid-tackle fight. Tuco and the others quickly gathered around Steady, who was letting out a relieved sigh in the corner of their main defender den. The cave was just the right kind of bright, with protective vines hanging over the entrance. With the stones found around the cave by all the cubs, the pride had made different dens. There was the nursery, misspelled, the goddess's den, misspelled, the god's den, the cub's training den, the healer's den, and the great defender's den. Here is something weird about them. Even though they were gods, they aren't immortal. They die just like regular lions, except they live a lot longer, and their pelts are impenetrable, and they can control elements of the earth or actions of other lions. They were very powerful. Because they die, all the lion gods have to have at least one cub to take your place. But here's where things get tricky. If you're a goddess, you have to have a male cub. If you're a god, you have to have a female. I don't think I knew how pregnancy worked at the time. I didn't have the sex talk until I was like 13. Oh boy. And the Great Defender, I was 10 years old. Shut up. And the Great Defender has to switch genders too. And they grow a lot faster. I don't know why. You wrote the book, bitch. The lucky cub this generation was Tuco. We must now go back a bit. Tuco had a sister named Rhea. She was originally going to be the Great Defender. A few weeks after Tuco was born, she began her training as a legend. When she was just 3 weeks old, she had exterminated a hyena. Somehow exterminated was spelled correctly. Exterminated a hyena by pushing a rock down a hill and crushing it. She was known for her smarts, and everyone looked forward to her being their leader. Unfortunately, the humans noticed too. She was caught and used for tests. One of the tests killed her, which was a great loss to everyone. I don't know why I gave the sister a backstory. She doesn't come back. I know that much. Like, that's it. Even though her spirit lived on with them, everyone mourned for weeks. After that, everyone turned and looked at the tiny cub napping in the nursery. Tuco sat and listened contentedly. Many years ago, Steady began, Karar was a cub just like you. He was so excited to become the Great Defender. He insisted on training 2 sky rocks early. I love that I invented units of time. He also finished 2 sky rocks early, and what are sky rocks? Flirted Farron, son of Lesotho, goddess of, I was just inventing names, I guess. Goddess of fresh rivers and lakes. That one makes sense. Little one, don't you know? Farron shook his head, along with all the other cubs. At night, when you look up, you see a big rock in the sky. Every night, the rock falls apart, and after a little while, there is nothing. And the following night, it's all there. Not even our smartest lions figured it out. Cool, shouted all the cubs. No, it gets weirder, don't worry. Cool, shouted all the cubs. Steady started again. Every time there are no pieces missing, it's 1 sky rock. Back to the story. Karar wanted to be the greatest defender very badly. He wanted to have the responsibility of the whole pride. After a few months, Karar's father died. He was left to take care of the pride and all the lions of the world. He loved his work. Then a Greek city. This was during my Percy Jackson phase. At 10 years old, I just realized that. Then a Greek city started invading our territory. The Greek city started invading Madagascar. What was I on? Anyways, so Karar bravely fought wars against entire armies and won. But one day, a demigod had to stumble across Karar while he was sleeping and strangled him and took his pelt. Did I seriously? Who was the one with the lion pelt? Was that Hercules or Perseus? I forget, but apparently I added him in. I had read Percy Jackson at this point, yes. Well, that was rude, shouted Leslie, daughter of Kara, goddess of peace. Yes, it was. Anyway, we heard Karar was dead. We fled to his place. When we got here, Tuco, you were born. Tuco felt the gaze of the other cubs burning into his pelt. To hide his embarrassment, he shouted, Darn, I missed the journey. That did it. Now everyone wished they could have been there. That was about the time they that all the other gods and goddesses came into the cave with their catches. All the cubs screamed, "Yay, food!" and tackled the catch. Everyone dug in. Everyone had their fill. After their meal, Tuco padded over to his mother, Smola, the goddess of the hunt. "Oh, good," his mom said. "I've been wanting to talk to you. There's something important you need to know." "What?" he asked as he trotted after her. "Do you know about our enemy, the pride of endless pain and suffering?" "Yeah, what about them?" "Well," Smola said, "they're getting more powerful, and if we are correct, they will attack during the first skyrock of your reign. You will have to lead us into battle." "Why can't we attack first?" "My son, that would be against the Defender Code. We can't attack or fight." Shh. "We can't attack or fight with anyone without a great defender, which means we have to wait for you to grow up." "Smola!" shouted Kira as she slid up to a stop in front of them. "The scouts came back. And the pride of endless pain and suffering has another pride on their side. Now they're going to attack a skyrock early." I'm going to need you to stop tweeting about this. Tuco looked up at his mother. Smola's face was very worried. Kara whispered into Smola's ear, and when she turned around, she had a faraway gaze in her eyes. "What's going on?" Tuco wondered. I didn't even try to come up with a cool name. It was the pride of endless pain and suffering. Later that afternoon, Tuco was lying down on a shady patch under a tree in a field. That doesn't make sense, but the gazed at the sky and sighed. "Dad," he said, "I know your spirit is all around me." I was also obsessed with the Lion King. "I know your spirit is all around me, but I've never seen or heard you. I need help and guidance for this. I know nothing about war. My training will start soon. No matter who my mentor is, they won't know either. Please answer me." Then he heard a deep, booming, powerful voice from the sky. "It's Percy Jackson, the Lion King, with a little spice mixed on there from Warrior Cats. My son, I will help in ways you can't imagine, though I can only tell you a few of them. First, every time you roar, I will call upon the past gods, and they will rise and roar with you. Second, the moment you give the Defender's Oath, I will make you large and muscular, with strength that only I can top. Third, I will grant you courage and bravery. I love you, my son." The voice faded away. As soon as it was completely quiet, Tuco felt a shiver pass through his small body. Suddenly, he felt as if he could fight wars all by himself and climb the tallest mountain in the world. He felt like bounding all around the world just for fun. "I have to tell the others what happened," he thought as he sprinted home. Tuco burst into the den and screamed, "I heard Karar!" The pride asked him to explain, and he hastily told them about the voice, the guidance, and what he felt and was feeling about the bravery. "Well, I don't believe you," Leslie stated. I'm really curious about what my wife wrote. I might stop here. Guys, past Kaelin wrote a lot. We might do this in increments. All this at 10 years old, yes. This will be bedtime story, sure, why not? Okay, I'm gonna go see what my wife wrote. We will continue this, I guess, another time. Hi, guys. Bye, guys. I will see you all tomorrow from Quinn's house.